Okay, now I'm in the right spot. Hello, let me know if you're here. There we go. Pop me a comment if you're here. Hello. Hello, hello. I originally logged in the wrong spot. I'm live on Instagram too, on my Instagram page. Hi, Amy. Please send me a message if you're here. Originally, I logged in the wrong location. Go me. Hi, there we go. People are ringing in now. Still snowing in Pittsburgh. Nothing's changed since this morning, which, by the way, Pittsburgh is, sounds cold. Hi, guys. I am Tracy Weinzaffel, and welcome to Gelli Art's Facebook page, my takeover. Sorry, I originally popped in on my own page because I have so much going on, I can't seem to see straight today. But I won't keep you here forever. I just wanted to talk about what is going on in this little world of Gelli Arts and bring you up to speed on some things that are going on, which is great. We have so much going on already for 2021. Hopefully Madison is here and she will be moderating your comments and answering any questions, but I'm here today. There she is. Or no, I think she's here. I'm here really, this is going to be kind of a demo of sorts, but not drawing today. I'm not drawing, but I will be drawing live on my Facebook page at 5:30 today. I wanted to pop in and update everybody about the art journal kit. And hopefully, I see members of my Artful Journey, your Artful Journey, are here. That is my membership run group. And I do run a page called Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzaffel, and I do work for Gelli Arts. So I am legit. I am the artist coordinator. I work with all of our amazing artists. We have the most amazing design team in the world. And if you are looking for inspiration or gift ideas, I recommend you go to our blog and or our Facebook page, gelliarts.com. Okay, how's everybody doing today? Hello in Belgium. I have been working my keister off around here in my art studio. As you can see, it's kind of cleaned up and it's gotten better from this morning if you joined me this morning. Lots of people tuning in. I'm going to talk to you today about this. I'm going to talk to you about this. So I'm also on my Instagram page, and if anybody's wondering, I had this lovely thought. I had said to the owner, there she is. Yes, there's Madison. Thank you, Madison. Madison is our social media coordinator, and so she is here as well. So here's the thing about these art journal kits. I had this idea because I art journal. Now, I don't just art journal. I do paint on wine glasses. I paint on everything. But one of the main things that I do is art journaling. It's my idea book. It's my relaxation space. It's the place that I go for me when I want to calm down, let a little steam off, relax, unwind from the day, or sometimes what I do too with our membership group is called morning meditation. For me, creativity is like going to the gym. Everybody's like, I don't really like to go to the gym. Well, it's a habit. It's a good habit. It's for your mind, body, spirit, all of that good stuff. And sometimes we're all busy. It takes a lot of time. In your day, you're running around your moms. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I have a full-time job. And I need something in my life that is a creative outlet. So I art journal. And I talked to Gelli Arts about doing an art journaling kit, but we needed the right journal. We needed the right items. And so when we came out with this kit, we sold it out. Just so you know, when I demoed it, I think it was less than 2 weeks ago. First off, I know members of Your Artful Journey went in there and purchased them all up. So that was one problem we had, but that's not a problem to have. And then we had to get more journals in. So we have the kit. It is available right now. I'm going to show you what comes in it. If you do use the code TracyW, you will save. What else can I tell you? Well, I'll show you what's in it. But this is my actual journal. If you go to my YouTube channel and anything on there, Gelli Arts, you're going to find items that will inspire you to work in this book. So I'll open the book in a minute, but for right now, everything comes boxed up. All you have to do is add a little bit of creativity and some paint or some alcohol inks or stamp pads or some bit of color. That's all you have to do. Okay? Oh, you have to open the box. This is what happened the last time I demoed. People were saying, I bought a jelly plate, a Gelli Arts plate, but I haven't taken it out of the box. Okay, step number 1, if you're wondering, is get a nice hot cup of tea, which, by the way, I made right before I went on, but it's getting cold. And then get 15 to 20 minutes with 3 or 4 colors of paint, which is what I do all the time. Turn on my YouTube channel in the background and just start making prints, okay? So what you get in this kit once you open the box, and I'll lay it all out so you can see it on my work surface as I go. Okay, so you get a brayer. You get a brayer. Oh, I'll turn off that autofocus so that you are not. And if you are on Instagram, it is not as interactive. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I hate that autofocus. All right. Now you can see me, I hope. There we go. All right. So you get a brayer. Well, you get the instructions. And you get a journal. Now, these are Hahnemuhle journals. I tested out all the journals before we used them because one thing I wanted to really make sure of was that the pages wouldn't stick together. It was a good, fine quality. Hahnemuhle is a company, I believe, out of Germany, just because of the name. But I could be wrong on that, so don't get mad at me. But Hahnemuhle makes wonderful, wonderful journals. Now, your journal will either look like this. It's black and it's stapled. Or it'll be like a craft colored with it's kind of stitched. It's stitch sewn. It's not kind of stitch sewn. We ordered because we sold out. And so if you get the stapled one, it works fantastic. So don't worry. But even when I get things that are stapled, I do a very simple bookbinding stitch. So I actually took my book apart a little bit and then just put it back together. You can staple it back together. But my book is upside down. People are saying this kit is wonderful. But I just, because I like mixed media so much and I like to travel with my book, I just went ahead and stitched it together. So if you're wondering why my book is stitched and it's the black, that's it. So you'll get either this one, it's the same paper, it's the same deal. I would recommend you decorate the whole dang thing. So this is the book. It's 6 by 8 inches, which is perfect for 444. And I'm laying this all down so you can see it. The 5 by 7 plate. We wanted to put a bigger plate in there, not like our smaller kits. It has a 5 by 7 plate. So when you're working in this book, look at this. You're going to get a nice little border because the plate is just a hair smaller. That doesn't mean you have to have the border, by the way, because you could do various prints. In fact, if I were working in this book again, which I'm going to do another one because mine is almost full, I'm going to open the book, plate all over the thing, okay? I happen to love this. This book is perfect for me. It's the exact number of pages I would like because I love to have a drawing book with backgrounds all done. So don't throw the bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is a really great thing to use with your Gelli plate. There's a reason why. Okay. Then you'll get a 5x7 stencil. This happens to be one of my favorites. So you will get a 5x7 stencil. I use this particular stencil on page 1. See, page 1. 2 colors. This is it. Okay. Oh, and then, of course, these are fun things. This is like a fiber or a thread. I've used mine. That's why it looks a little dirty. I use it over and over again. I'll show you where I used it. It happened to be the last page of my, when I demoed the last time. By the way, all of these pages can be viewed. All right, so you reuse this over and over and over again. And Punchinella. Punchinella is awesome. Okay, and that's the whole thing. So all I'm saying is you just need to add a little bit of creativity and some paint or some ink. And don't forget, you can use alcohol inks, you can use paints. If you have any questions, you can use crayons, water-soluble crayons. You can use markers. Just if you have any questions, shoot me a question. And then I'm going to I'm going to move the kit over and I'm going to flash through some of the pages so you get an idea of what I do with my actual book. Move on over. All right. Well, if you're on Instagram, this won't be as good of a demo. You'll just be looking at my face. All right. So I usually will have a session that takes about 15 minutes or so, and do not hesitate to ask me a question. Oh, I have the answer to the question before it gets asked. Can I buy the journals individually? Oh, the answer is, excuse me, my lunch. The answer is yes, you can. They're on our website. Hopefully Madison can give you a link to that. And also make sure you're using the code TracyW. I'm going to throw that in here so you can remember. Okay. You can, the link to the kit itself, I'm hoping Madison will throw that in there. But you can buy the books just they come 2 in a set. So if you're looking, I think the price, I don't know what the price is. Madison will be able to tell you that. And no, not only alcohol inks. No. Anything. I used acrylic paints in my book. You can use stamp pad ink, alcohol inks. There we go. Thank you, Madison. And don't forget to use the code. That will help you as well for a savings. All right, so I'm just flashing through my book. My particular book, I used maybe max 5 or 6 acrylic paints, and I did real quick backgrounds. These are really quick, and I welcome you. I should have gone to my YouTube channel and gotten the links, but if you're looking for the links, the journal kit is only $25. I should mention that too. Thank you, Madison. So you'll notice that some of my prints are already drawn on. So here's an example of drawing me. I might as well just leave the kit here and I'll talk about the individual. Actually, I'll just come up here. There we go. All right. So you'll notice that I've drawn on some of mine. I skip around in my books. This is done with an ultra fine and a fine Sharpie. So this was done last Wednesday. It is on my, what do you call that? YouTube channel. So if you want to see me draw this live, it's in there. Okay. Heidi's asking, what is best to draw on top of acrylic paint? I use just about anything, but the top 2 things I use are Sharpies and then Micron. Do I have any Micron? If you guys are familiar, you can use Gelli. Sorry, I'm looking for more. Mostly for me, it's Sharpie. Oh, and I do, Faber-Castell makes a really good Pitt pen. Those are permanent. I like to use permanent things. So this is a really good set from Faber-Castell. I am one of those inexpensive Home Depot kind of gals. I like a hardware store, just like the next gal, which, by the way, if you're walking through a hardware store, this comes from a hardware store. Sorry, can hear somebody leave my house. Here, drywall tape. Things like drywall tape or meshes. Oh, I don't have any out right here. Go look through the aisle. Yeah, Posca paint pens are great once the acrylic is dry. Yep, those are great too. I know a lot of people use those. I just like the inexpensive. Do you have a link that you can share for the kit? Yes, coming up. Yeah, Pitt pens work great. So you'll notice, again, this is a black Sharpie with a white Uniball Signo pen. Yeah. The great thing about this kit too, and I was really specific about this, was not having the pages stick together. I work really quickly. Ask anybody. This is just a white Uniball Signo pen. I think this is on my YouTube channel. You can go view this so you can see how I drew all these. Tonight I'm going to be doing a free drawing demo on my Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzapfel page. You can join me there. I absolutely would love it. And I will show you exactly the techniques that I use to draw. And this book is set. So now all I have to do is open it up, take a pen with me. You know what? I shouldn't just look at me. I'm like, this is pretty. Okay, I'll just keep going. There we go. Okay. So you'll notice this is a stencil right here. You might want to check out our other stencils. This is at Punchinella right here. I just went to town, and actually this was the last page in one of my sessions where I just started mixing all the paint together because it kind of got the darker the better. This is using some of our tools. There we go. There's the direct link to the kit. And once these sell out again, probably can't help you because I can't. Somebody mentioned they use parchment paper between my drawings. I've never had an issue. Again, I'm using acrylic paints. This was a medium body Deco Art and Liquitex paints. That's what I use. So you can see the stencil kind of made its way over on both pages. I must like that stencil. This is one of our stencils. This right here is a good image of it. And I don't know if I have any more drawings in here. I must have at least one. Maybe not. Oh, this was all done in my last session. So this is on, oh, and that was using the fibers that come in there. I only have like, 4 more pages in this book. So that's the deal. That will help you if you have any questions. And again, if you're going to order, I would say probably order another journal or two. Because like I said, I always have like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 journals going at one time. So this was my original journal that I was working from. These are all prints as well. But as you can see here, these are just ideas. Most of these will be on my YouTube channel because I share just about everything. And this was the circle. I love that mini kit with the circles. But you'll see, I don't necessarily go in order, but this one happens to be looking like I'm, thank you for the hearts. This was cool. Galena just said, excuse me, while I press the heart button 20 million times because it's so fun. Thank you. We appreciate that. Okay. See, this to me is just take it with you and go. This is exactly what I'm talking about of having the art journal with you at all times in the doctor's office. So this one I started, but I haven't like gotten to finish it yet. So you'll notice it's not that dark because I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay. Any questions? That was the concept of the art journal kit. And again, it all comes boxed up. So all you got to do is open the box, number one. The other thing is, just so you know, because people ask too about storing and cleaning, when you get your plate, take the bubble wrap out. Don't throw away the bubble wrap. I use it. It comes between, your plate comes between two pieces of acetate. Store them right in there. So just so you know, save the acetate. Don't do what I do, and that's put it on your work surface so you can never find it again because it's crystal clear and you can't find it. And then I wipe it with a baby wipe. That's all I use. On the occasional times that something gets stuck to it. Now, first off, I let a lot of stuff dry on it on purpose so that the next time I go, I put wet paint over it. You get to pick all that stuff up. So that's really fun. I use, and it's non-harming, is this Deco Art brush cleaner. Works really fantastic on the top of it if you really get it dirty. This is, Felicia just mentioned she bought the plates with some supplies for my niece and nephew. What videos are best for kiddos to start? Please go to our YouTube channel. And also Madison can probably give you some more information on where we have kids. We have lots of videos that are meant for kids. Like Gelli Art's plates are used in classroom situations. And again, it makes me sick that schools are taking art out of the classroom. Question Galena wanted to know, how much is the kit? $25. And use the code TracyW. I want to, Tracy W, T-R-A-C-Y, capital T, capital W, and you'll get a discount. And I want to say, how much are the journals? I think they're 10. I'm not sure. I didn't look. Because Hannah Mule sent me the journal. I had to test journals. That is part of my job. And there were ones that did not pass the test, just so you know, and they went bye-bye. And when I'm working, if you go check out my last, I probably should have looked at my YouTube channel. I can probably grab that for you real quick because I find like that might be helpful. It's not easy to spell my name. All right. All right. Somebody already looked it up. Thank you. I think it's $10, 2 for $10, which is fantastic. It's a really good quality. Okay. I don't want to hear myself start talking. Okay. Here's my YouTube channel, but you can go to the Gelli Arts YouTube channel. I'm talking for those who really specifically do want to see some more of the art journal videos because I just demoed it like 2 weeks ago. There we go. And don't forget to use the code TracyW. Oops, that's not it. There we go. And I think that covers it. Any more questions? These do make great gifts. I am going to say that. I think, especially for kids or for yourself. This is something, too, that I do, and I'm hoping 2020 is nearly done. Amen for that. And we really are going to turn 2021 around. And I start my year with a word of the year. I've done it for probably 15 years since I read the book One Word. I recommend a really good book that will inspire you to take on the world or take on the year in a different way. It's called One Word. And so I pick a word every year. Trust, this, balance, breathe, blah, blah. My word for 2020 was empower. And it was really to empower. Originally thought it was to empower me to try and do new things. It ended up being empower those around me and to share what I'm so passionate about. But I highly encourage that you buy a book, a kit, a something for you, and just take up a creative habit. You're already here looking and wondering what was going on. So that means you are creative and you will surprise yourself. The backgrounds are amazing. And then if you start picking up a pen, it's so fantastic. Go to our YouTube channel too. We have several of our artists do transfers from magazines, and they are so cool. So cool. So cool. Yes, we do recommend storing the plates in between the 2 sheets of acetate, and you want to have them at room temperature. So, I mean, I haven't seen anything, you know, but I live in San Diego where it's almost the temperature of the sun a lot of times. So I probably wouldn't want to leave that sitting on my dashboard all day. Yes, and I do recommend go visit our Gelli Arts YouTube channel and our blog. Our artists do the most amazing things because I always get asked, what do you do with your prints? Well, for me personally, they're a background. So I also use them on, hold on. Okay, hold on. Well, here's one that I have in progress. You'll see this on YouTube. This is also a Hana Mule journal, journal. It's called the Zigzag Journal. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I almost don't want to draw over something like this. See? And I just have tape all over it because I'm not done with it. So here are examples of, no. These are cards. Diana wanted to know, how do you know which magazines work best for transfers? I had so many failures. You know what ones work the best? Think of National Geographic or Vogue. The ones that have that real glossy sheen work really good. Also, if you're doing transfers from like printing, laser printers, not a dot matrix. Nobody owns one of those. Not a inkjet printer. Okay. Oh, Cecilia just said she's been making backgrounds ever since she received her journal kit. Oh my God, that's so great. So this is a card. I did this as a demo for Gelli Arts. This is just a thank you card. I made a series of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And these are just prints. Thank you. One of them I didn't draw on because I was like, okay, the print, maybe I did draw on all of these. Oh yeah, this one. So this is just thank you cards that I made. And these will be sent. This is just a print. I didn't even draw on it because the print was so cool. I thought I want somebody to look at it and go, how did she make that? I have a, look at this. I don't know. These are postcards. So they have, see, postcards, whoops. They have the, kind of hard with the reflection. So I do the same thing with these. These are all, whoops, well, half of them are on the floor right now. You can set prints with a dry iron also for those of us sans laser printers. Okay, yes, there's tons of stuff. Also go for magazine photos with high contrast. Very true. Very, very true. You know who does that really particularly well? Birgit. Birgit on our artist team. Yeah. So this was just a journal that I made. I haven't even finished it. This was inspired by nature. So this is a palm frond out my front yard. That's a palm frond from my front yard. I think leaves. These were all from my front yard. Everything in this was for so feathers, stencils, you name it. Yeah, see, you can, those are leaves. Leaves. Okay, one other thing that I'll show you. These are tags, and then I'm done with the ideas. And then these are all tags. These are all been YouTube videos. How do you keep the back of your postcards print-free? I have OCD and all my labels go forward. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. No. Okay, so one thing that I like to do is obviously it helps me like on these cards, if I tape around the edges and just make sure my hands are clean. And then I just pull the tape up. So that's how I did these. These I just laid on the plate and just made sure my hands were clean. But sometimes the occasional smudge will happen. But smudges happen. But yes, they don't. Yeah, I see occasionally I'll get a little bit. It's a really good question though. I use painter's tape on the edges, keeps things real clean. And then otherwise, I just make sure that I'm printing. And then when I put this down on the plate, I take a piece of clean paper. This also helps too with my brayer. And I just brayer over the top of it so that the piece of paper is between my postcard or my card. Does that make sense, Dee? Good question. That's a really great question because I don't like that either. Yeah, smudges are bonus artwork. So as you can see, and some of these I wouldn't even print over. This is one of our stencils. I think it's 12:31 if your head is not spinning. No, Lori, these tags, I have no idea where I got them from. I cannot find them. They actually are postcards. I haven't been able to find them again. They were in my pile from a trade show. Somebody gave them to me when I was in Germany. If anybody's in Germany knows these cards, let me know because I'm looking for them. Okay, I think that answers questions. But if I were going to make a tag, you know, Hannah Mule makes a really great postcard, by the way. You know, it would not be that difficult. If I can get this out. So they make a tin of 30 postcards. I use these all the time. I'm doing a postcard challenge next month. Only $10. So this is, see, it's pre-printed with the stuff. It would not be that hard to snip, and put the circles there and make this a tag. I do that all the time. Yeah. Okay, I think I was able to kind of fill your brain with lots of ideas that you can use this journal kit on. The kit is $25. Use code TracyW. The journals are 2 for $10. And they're 6 inches by 8 inches. Yeah, oh my God, make your own cards. I mean, make your own tags. Grab your own piece of mixed media paper. By the way, the only thing that makes the back of a postcard is the fact that they put a few lines. You could do that. All right. I think I answered all the questions, but Hannah Mule makes this really awesome pack of postcards. So I use theirs. I like them. They're watercolor postcards. I have to not step in the landmine of stuff. Okay, Madison, really want to thank you for joining. I did record this on what do you call that? Instagram as well. Okay. Now, if you're curious tonight and you want to see me draw and wonder what I'm really talking about when I say I pick up a Sharpie and I start drawing, I was not lying to you. I really will be doing that tonight at 5:30, which is Pacific time. I assume everybody's living in the same time zone. They are not. That would be 8:30. I'm trying. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll give you the channel that will be on. And I think I answered every question. If you have any other questions or I missed something, don't hesitate to drop us, a message or an email on at Gelli Arts. Just so you know, Gelli Arts is a USA-made company. Also, we are woman-owned. I am not one of the owners. And we have something special coming up on, Madison, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's the 27th. I could be wrong, but you'll get more information on that. We have a new feature, and if you want to meet the owner, myself and the owner will be on live in January. We're going to kick off January in the most fun way. That is really important. I'm very proud to work for this company. It has been an amazing year coming to you guys live on Facebook. This will be our last Facebook Live for 2020. We'll be back on January 6th. I will be doing a demo that is free. Yep. On January 13th, the amazing Seth Apter will be on. He will be on doing a demo. And then on the 27th, if you'd like to meet the owner and myself, we'll be doing something fun. It's going to be a good year, that 2021. It's going to dig us right out. All right. Any other questions? I am going to resume my day. Please, if you have a chance, join me at 5:30 on my YouTube, my Facebook page. It's free. It's fun. And I welcome y'all to just grab a mixed media piece of paper, a pen, and draw with me. Okay, thank you again, Madison. Thank you all for joining in. Let me just get off of Instagram. Okay, and then, all right. Thank you guys, and thank you, Gelli Arts, for an amazing year. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. We'll be happy to help you out. Have a creative and wonderful rest of the year. Happy holidays to all of you, and we look forward to 2021. Don't forget, if you want to purchase the kit, go in there and do it, because once the supplies are gone and we have to say sold out, we take them off of our website, and then many people question me on that. Have a great day. This will go immediately to my YouTube channel as well. Thank you, guys.